Hey, it's Ruby and welcome to Music Without Limits. This week I'm going to be writing a reggae funk song. I forgot to film this intro earlier, so I'm filming it now while I'm trying to learn to play funk bass guitar on a keyboard because I don't have a bass. I hope you enjoy this week's video and I will see you in a bit. Welcome to my corner. It's a fun little corner. I've got a guitar, which I can barely play, and most importantly, a computer, which I can use to make songs sound fine. But the most important thing is coffee. Now, for this week's challenge to be a success, I need to know what reggae funk is. But to understand reggae funk, I should probably first try and understand reggae and funk separately. And then that way, when they come to marry, I will know exactly what the babies are going to look like. Okay, to know what reggae funk sounds like, I'm going to need to know what reggae sounds like and funk sounds like. And that starts with listening to some songs. Let's go love. Reggae. Funk. So now we know what reggae and funk sounds like, we can move on to reggae funk. Reggae funk, apparently. I've never heard this before. This is really cool. Oh, funky chunk. Okay, that's enough of that. Now we know what reggae sounds like, we know what funk sounds like, and we know what reggae funk sounds like. Now I just have to do one. The plan is put reggae chord progressions with funk bass lines. And see if I can make that work. Something you'll see a lot in reggae is what's called a 1-4-5 progression. So it starts on the first, then the fourth, and then the fifth. Okay, and now it sounds something like this. I forgot to mention this earlier, but when I'm talking about 1, 4, and 5, that means which chords in the scale I'm playing. So for example, if you're in the key of A minor, A minor would be the first chord, and then D minor and E minor, being the fourth and fifth notes of the scale, would be the fourth and fifth chords respectively. So you'd play A minor, D minor, E minor, and you'd play the E minor for 2 bars. I took my hoodie off because I was really hot. Originally I was going to use some funk rhythm playing strumming techniques, but I don't think that'll really work because then that just defeats the whole point of the reggae sound. So I'm going to keep the reggae strumming in and I'm going to keep the reggae chords, and what I'm going to do is, like I said before, add in some funky bass lines, and we gotta go find out what those are like and how I'm going to play those. And it's going to be a little bit tricky because I don't have a bass guitar here, but I do have an Akai MPK Mini Mark II, which I can use to play bass on. So I'm going to learn how to play funk bass guitar on a keyboard, a very dusty keyboard. We're going to see how that goes. Okay, so I thought this was going to be a lot harder than it is. But basically, in funk, you usually do things in the dominant minor, and apparently in funk bass lines, quite a common thing to have, or a good thing to have, is space between the notes, you know? So they use a lot of octaves and fifths and sevenths. So if I put some of these together, we're gonna have something that sounds a little bit like this. And there we have it, a fairly funky bass line. Obviously not the most advanced, but it'll get the job done. It is now 20 past 11, the day after I started filming this video, and right now the plan is to put together all of the things that we've learned in the last few segments into a song. In order to do that, I need to get myself prepared properly. Now, of course, the only way I can properly get myself ready for a day of songwriting is with a cup of tea. Milk. And there you have it, a perfect cup of tea. Bugger! Welcome back to my corner. Did you miss it? I didn't. So like I said a second ago, today's mission is to take what we learned yesterday and mush them together into some semblance of a funky reggae type of deal. To accomplish this, I'm probably just going to use like an auto-generated drum track because I don't know anything about drums, and then I'm going to slap on the bass line, slap on some of that guitar, and maybe even do a little bit of some vocal bits for it. So we're going to see how that goes. I've come outside because it was a bit too hot inside. It's England, I'm not used to the sun. I just wanted to take a few moments to say that I am really grateful to everybody for submitting some ideas, even though most of them were absolutely useless. I just need you to know that your support means more than anything to me in the entire world. But your ideas are really, really bad. But on a serious note, some of you guys did actually give some really good ideas, and I'm really, really grateful because without you I wouldn't be doing this right now. So thank you so much, and please subscribe, please. Back to it then. Let's get on with it, let's write a song. So what I'm gonna do is quite simple. I'm just taking the things that we did yesterday and put them together. So as you can see here, I've just added a drum part, and reggae music tends to be between 80 and 110 BPM, and funk music tends to be between 90 and 110 BPM. So I've decided to go with 95 BPM. Alright, I'm gonna record some bass. Basically I forgot to press record, but I've now also recorded the guitar. So now we got some music, and challenge now is to make it sound like good music. Let's see how that goes. Right, I don't have a capture card, so you're gonna have to bear with me on the shitty screen recording. So I've taken one of GarageBand's sort of automatic drummers. It's the Funky Songwriter, and I just changed the BPM up here to 95. And then I've taken the bass line that I wrote yesterday and slapped that on there, and then taken just the 1-4-5 chord progression and chucked that on top, and at the moment that's what we've got going all the way through. And just to give you a little idea of what that sounds like, here we go. And as you can hear there, the guitar is just a teensy-weensy little bit out of time with the bass, but honestly, that's fine. I just make the bass a little bit quieter, and you won't even be able to tell, so... Future Ruben here, just to say that that guy's an idiot, okay? I'm going to turn down the guitar, not the bass, because then you can... I mean, the bass is fine. It's the guitar that's the crappy one, so I'm turning the guitar down, not the bass. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is all looking great. I'm gonna write some really simple lyrics, and probably later today or tomorrow I'm gonna record the vocals. Okay, so I've written the lyrics and I've got a melody, and I'm just waiting for my microphone so that I can record and get it all down. Oh my god, look at this. I've got a microphone now. Say goodbye to shitty audio quality. This is mad. This is actually mad. I'm so excited. I hope a future me can actually manage to edit this together. I was fine. It would be fine. The important thing is, this is here now, which means I'm going to record the full song for this video, and we can look forward to decent audio quality from now on, I hope. Ish. I'm not going to take this microphone to, like, my garden or... Well, I say that, but I actually can. It has a little carry case. Oh, fuck. It came with a little... Oh, well, I say little. It's quite big. It came with a big old case, so... Exciting times! And I'll see you in a second with a song! With the culmination of this challenge. So, we'll see. There we have it. How was that? What do you think? Let me know what you thought in the comments. I thought it wasn't too bad. I think I probably could have done a little bit more if I had, a little bit more experience with my DAW and just a little bit more experience of, writing in general. I don't think I did a bad job. I took the elements of reggae and I took the elements of funk. Well, not all of them, obviously, but some elements of each, and I slapped them together as I said I would on a few occasions. And I think it turned out all right, My challenge and my rules, I say it's reggae funk, it's reggae funk. So, I think I wrote... obviously it's not the most advanced song. It's not particularly amazing. It's not a very, like, I wouldn't call it a good song, but I think it's not bad. I think I did quite well with what I gave myself, and with the tools that I gave myself. And yeah, I think I probably just, these sort of things will get better. The more experience I get, the more I do it. I'm probably gonna mess around with my DAW between now and the next video, just to figure some more things out, see what things work for what. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Music Without Limits. I'm Ruby. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yes, give me some suggestions for what I should do next. What musical challenges should I take on next time? Thank you all so much. Bye!